We are officially back from break a little early. I figure since I'm done with what I needed to get done, might as well get in more PSO. So we'll start with the song. It's from 1989. Game is published by Taito. I'm actually going to read you the box art. That says, the world's first arcade game. Quote, the time has come for someone to teach the terrorists what terror is all about. The only way to stop them is to get in, strike hard, and get out fast. Terrorists be warned. Blank blank is coming, where the blank is the name of the game. Let's go ahead and launch Ephinea. So depending on who's here, we can either do episode 1, episode 2, episode 4. Not sure who is still interested in hopping in. Otherwise, we'll switch over to PSO. I'm gonna check the beats. Depending on the beat, that might change my decision. Apparently it was an arcade game, according to the front. I mean, it makes sense. I remember playing that along with another game back in the day. But we'll give some hints as to the words. Just a moment. I'm going to see what the beat is, get an idea of what to do. Let me know if there's anybody in the chat that wants to hop in for multiplayer, or else I'll just do single player. We are 6 beats from even beat. That is quite annoying. Trolled. I mean, I do want to use this character. I have the striker unit. I think I'll still do purple ID. Basically just looking to pass time until it's even beat. Then I want to do some purple runs. Suddenly went Ninja Gaiden on us. Not a very long soundtrack, apparently. Well, let's give some hints for the other game. In fact, I'll just replay the soundtrack one more time since it's so short. Let's start with the solo game, since I don't see anybody in the chat speaking up. I didn't know you could put slashes in the game titles. Can't say I ever tried. Oh, you're around HellCleave? Bane's also available? Okay. Let me think then. Let's do the rescue from Regal then on episode 1. That retrieval mission is quite nice. Figured we could go for off-chance Psycho Wand and or just a lot of enemy kills. So the first word for this one, I guess a hint, is think of a military term, especially given the description of the game. Typically, if they're looking to launch an attack, it would be considered a blank. And the second word is the name of an animal. Think of a predator, or specifically. The game should be up. Got B101, I got my charge arm, I should be good. Do some nodding and crying. No angry dance. If you'd like to join in HellCleave, we got the game up. Sort a little bit. Check my items out. I was gonna say, if Chris was here, his hint would have been think yen post for the animal. What force you're gonna bring? Sure. Give a couple more minutes and then we will change it up. That's such a goofy sound effect. Sorry, no takers on Operation Wolf today. Interesting. Okay, I think we're ready. This one I remember playing a very, very, very long time ago. Essentially, you are playing as a caveman. The game name are two common names. Game by Data East. I will double check the year because I don't remember offhand. 1992. I feel like there were quite a few caveman games. Surprisingly, NES, SNES time. Oh, I might have hit no by accident because I was walking. Switch to some charge arms here. Ooh, we're leveling HellCleave's character. He's empowered by the Dreamcast, channeling his inner PSO. Yeah, I'm just gonna be absolutely obliterating everything. Joe and Mac, that's correct. My hints for the names were gonna be Sloppy Blank. The second name would have been Blank and Cheese. Those would have been good hints, despite being names. Poor enemies. Been buffed by level shifter, level 30 shifter, charge arm. Quite disgusting. Perish. Even though this is just forest, there is a high density here. Not quite as dense as Terrell's Ego, but it does take you to caves, which sometimes has interesting rares for different IDs. And purple's one of the ones you can end up with a very interesting rare. Otherwise, we still get the classic frozen shooter. The gimmick of this one is if you die, the mission ends. Not the worst thing ever to happen. As before, it's fairly dense. It's definitely more dense than most quests. Just absolutely obliterate that poor Rappy. You tried. Poor enemies. My crit, it feels so good. Does this character need anything? Defense. Oh yeah, I'm not at max accuracy. I forgot about that. Whoops. Well, that's something to look forward to in the future. I mean, at least I have Ranger Wall on, so it should be fine. Also, I noticed I'm missing a unit. What unit did I take off? Had a cure unit there. It could be annoying if I get hit by the Lily. But I guess we'll see. This feels so unfair. Like losing targeting randomly. It's annoying. marbles. Nice, another wave. Absolutely brutal. I don't think there's a point to taking the boxes back there. Already see they popped. I like to think of this as like a reverse Terrell's ego. Goodbye, El Rappy. I need to make sure the hill delt doesn't zap me, because if they zap me, then for a bad time. There we go. Find random enemies. Nice little time coming over to the panel here. I know there's really awful traps in one of the rooms, so just to warn you, the trap damage here is insanely high. You will probably game over if you walk in the corners of the room. So, sadly, this is one of the few times I would recommend a trap vision. I don't remember, does this character have Lieutenant Mantle? No, they don't. Would have been useful here. It's fine, though. Okay, I'm gonna make sure not to get megated. Only dead. HellCleave going in. HellCleave had enough. Yeah, the pure enemy density here is really crazy. Multi-kill. Yeah, I probably have enough health to survive. I'm on the fence with Vayne. It really depends on Vayne's fire resistance. And there's no way HellCleave will survive if he hits a trap. It does like 1,000+ fire damage. It's like insane. Fire resistance, somewhat relevant. Otherwise, the quest is pretty fun. I will hopefully find a trap vision. I will go back for them if I need to. They are no joke here. I believe if you have Escape Doll, though, it does dodge death. So if you don't have that, Escape Doll should be good enough. Say lots of almost bongo-esque items. Oh, another Escape Doll. That I'm really happy to see. $30 fire? Maybe. It'll be close. It does insane damage. I know where one of the traps is guaranteed. Oh, I better dodge this Megid or I'm in trouble. I know I have Brightness Circle on, but game has no mercy. Yeah, when we warp into another round room, that's the room you have to be really careful in. You have to basically go to the middle of the room. If you're in the middle of the room, you will not hit a trap. The problem is that it also likes to put lilies around the sides, and if you're in the middle, you will likely get hit. But fortunately, their HellCleave should be able to Razan stun them if nothing else. Stop that from happening. And then there's one more trap. that involves a fake switch, but I know which switch is the real switch, so I don't need it for that one. I know the one on the right is bad, so I will dodge it. Oh, there we go. The power of Last Swan, cheesing every enemy. Love it. Nice level up from HellCleave. The whole wall of people just fell down. Yeah, I figured the enemy density here is decent, and, you know, as well as get some rares. I mean, we had really, really, really good luck with Pazuzu. Maybe it'll carry over to a Lily. I think statistically we have like a 0.09% chance of seeing it. Or maybe lower. I'm not doing fractions correctly. It's like a 1 in 509, essentially. It's rather silly. Might have missed a 0 in there. By enemies. Another escape doll. I will gladly pick one of those up. If you do not have escape doll, I will drop one for you. I'm gonna do safety for clearing the quest. Drop it like right here. Do I need this? No. Come on, chat ignored it. I'm gonna go pick it up. Ooh, trap vision. Nice. Alright, I'm definitely gonna need that. Thank you for the well wishes with the anniversary. Appreciate it. Ooh, it did skip to an NES game. So this one was technically on our previous trivia. It is a game by Koei. You play as potentially a pirate or a merchant sailing around Portugal. This is the bad room. It is. I dealt with one of the traps. I think the room after that also has a problem. But fortunately, we should now no longer die randomly to trap. Forgot you changed your name? Yeah, I'm not sure. Username does not look familiar to me. Hope you're doing well. It is indeed uncharted waters. Stupid lilies. Ah, simply. Nice. Welcome back. Prefer to be called anything in chat? That was the old name. So welcome back. I think this room also has terrible traps, so I will not go near the sides. Already done. I'm doing fine. We're just doing a nice little 24-hour stream. Something is way less awkward. That's fair. Hopefully things have been well. I was like, do not hit me towards those traps. I know they're behind me. Little happy sailing music. I will always take spare escape dolls here. I do not trust myself to survive. There is a healing circle in here. Briefly touch this. Not as relevant since we don't have any casts with us. think in terms of sort of Castlevania news, I think after we're done with A Way Out with the Calvation, I think we're going to be doing a Metroidvania / Castlevania-esque game. Maybe some Time Spinners co-op. Game was a lot of fun. I'm kind of curious with the randomizer how it'll feel, let alone the this is called Archipelago. I think we'll save up other Castlevania games for next year, because we did do a couple this year at least. Gotta go back to playing those randomizers. Any ones in particular, or is looking to try anything new? Okay, I think we got through the tough part of the map. Don't think we have a reason to really die. It's this dragon. Fair enough. Mario was pretty fun when I tried it. I think I just got a really unlucky combo of souls that made me kind of like, ugh. Trying to get through Julius was not the most fun. That was pretty rude when I think I was doing like 5 damage to Graham and I had no offensive souls. Made me so sad. At least for the true ending requirement. So getting that last like 200 was so painful. It was like the witch or whatever to block projectiles, and then it was one where it halved your strength but you got defense. It was a bad combo. I'll put it that way. It was not fun trying to kill stuff with that. Yeah, I got that, I'm like, oh, is that really the required souls? Like, if it was at least like a good, you know, bullet soul or whatever, probably would have been fine, but it was like, man. Big yikes. I did feel at least that I didn't really struggle with chaos. That made me feel good, even though I didn't have like super top tier of anything. It's more Julius. I need to, if I want to play that again, I gotta relearn Julius. Rather than just slay him with claim. Actually learn his moveset a bit more. Understand what angles I should go for. And I did that before they had the new counter for the different drops, so I'd be interested in maybe retrying in the future. Yeah, here we do a couple of tutorial videos, mostly guides for PSO, so we're just looking to give information back to the community. So we're doing kind of stuff that we saw before in, like, I would say the Castlevania community, where we had like a spreadsheet going. I'm putting together a spreadsheet currently for the game again. Hopefully that'll entice new players to pick it up a bit easier. There's a lot of obtuse things in the game. It helps to have it spelled out. It's 4 enemies, though. I got the super shotgun. GG. Wow, almost 140 XP a second. That's crazy. Nice level up. So many giant Hildelfs falling from the sky. Not too bad. I'll make sure to pick up some money on the way there, since everything costs me money. How much money do I have? Oh, I've almost 200,000. That's fine. I'm less worried now. Yeah, I ended up putting, speaking of red handgun, I ended up putting that under the fresh start category. I think it's strong enough, at least for like Q-Cast, all those other characters, to have a ranged option that's a little better than Suppressed Gun. But obviously not something you're gonna like actively farm. Ooh, we have 53,000 Ziggledies. If chat did want something added to the Ziggledy list, because we have a lot of sound effects, but we have other commands and options, just let me know. Heavenly Arms, nice. Into the store. Okay, healing circle. I might as well unlock access to it and kill these things. I was thinking as a joke option, I might put in like play PSO episode 2. I know chat would love spamming that. Like, you got me. Yeah, we have a ton of sound effects and a couple of visual things. Let's fix our synchro a little bit, because I do use this character synchro. Okay. Yeah, we also use the store for the Deception series, but sadly, no Deception this year. Next year, I promise. I sadly had the PlayStation 3 die on me like a month before, and then I thought I could get it fixed. That was not to be the case. There's a little shifted there. Play the long game and save some points. We used to have some really big options. I think, what is the largest one now? I guess VIP. But we used to have other ones where you could just customize your stuff. But I think that's disabled. At least I don't think it's still enabled. Because it's not super difficult to get Ziggledies. Yeah, no big ones left. But usually I just end up requesting what the chat wants from games we play versus charging the chat for it. I took away that option. We usually have several sound effects to commemorate the very weird and zany games that we play. What's on drop? I'm gonna go back for them. Already on 186,000 experience. The total XP of this quest is completely off the charts. It really is fantastic. But if there are any other suggestions, I'm definitely open to them. We haven't updated commands, I think, super recently. Before. Last time we did it, I think, was for the Deception series, where chat got us to pay to basically roll the traps that I had to use, like a challenge run kind of thing. But if the soundtrack ends, we'll do another trivia. Otherwise, by the end of the quest, I'll switch out the soundtrack of another trivia. I'm gonna say, my Castlevania trivia has not been on point, But I think I was pretty good at guessing the other games, even when it blindly selected another game. So many enemies. Alright, so here, do not touch the right switch or you will explode and die. You will not like it. Yeah, I'm not falling for that game. I'm going for the left one. Checkmate. But what have you been up to, Simply? Life's been going okay. Another red handgun. Nothing? Oh. Not always the worst thing. Especially after having, like, a lot of crunch. Things like work or college or whatever. I go back to doing stuff. Always good to find ways to become occupied. Personally, I'm on vacation. I'm happy to take a break from normal work stuff. Not have to think about it. So far, there haven't been any panic calls from work, so that's a good sign. Chat has probably seen me write in the YouTube comments. I wrote basically a YouTube line comment or more per person for the person that's stepping in and supervising my place. So they have a lot to go through. Sure, I'll check these boxes. I doubt there's anything interesting. No problem. Well, good luck with whatever you're working on, Simply. Always appreciate you stopping by. Oh yeah, we're gonna be... We might even go over 24, to be honest. So there's definitely a lot of time to say hello again. We're slowly approaching my favorite room in the run. AKA the final room. This room right here, though, is also probably my second favorite room. There's just so many raw enemies. Almost all of them are weak to lightning, with the exception of the grasshoppers. It's just so much damage you can output as the Force. And due to the sheer number of enemies, it actually feels really good to play a Force in this room. Just because, like, everything you hit will hit, like, 10 plus targets. So you'll actually hit the max for your attacks. It's not very often you get that in a quest. We're at 230,000 experience. Basically, we're up to the massive attack bonus. Gonna buff myself real quick. And all these moth verts coming out of the moth Vist are also chances for Halloween cookies and stuff. Just overall a really great room. Without, like, crazy difficulty. It feels really bad to be a Force when there's, like, 2 enemies in the room, but when there's, like, 6 plus, like, okay, it's my time to shine. I could finally out DPS, potentially. We're one room away from my favorite room. I do have Mag Blast, but I don't think we really need it. And I like that they're spawning in the Moth Fist while other things are coming in. You still have things to fight while it's coming down. My Mothbird. Perish. Alright, when it's... We know it's the final wave in the room when it's just 2 that spawn near the door. When that happens, I'm probably... Okay, there we go, final wave. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use twins. I'm assuming everybody is Mag Blast except for, HellCleave. There we go. Let's enjoy some super buffs. This will just be gloriously overpowered. I'm gonna try to clear as much of the room as possible with my shotgun. Nice level up. I mean, for a basically low amount of bosses, the XP in this quest is phenomenal. Like, we're at 250,000 XP. It's crazy. Fought one boss. No cookies, though. Some money while I'm here. Oof. Burnt like 80k on the quest so far. Bit painful, but worth it. Hello, boxes. Auto grinders. I think my charge arm is not maxed, so this might actually be relevant to pick up. These. Oh, hold on. 1 second, chat. We're good to go. Sadly, I picked up a ray gun, though. I think we do that quest again. Just a solid high enemy density quest. So many scapegoats. Some grinders in here. Might as well shoot for slightly more damage. Just realized this is the game over theme. I was like, wait a minute. I've heard this before playing this game. Game has no mercy. Yeah, let's do one more. Love the box art's like, all hands ahoy. Role-playing series, 5 megabit cartridge. Ooh. Okay, one more. And HellCleave and I will figure out what to do from there. Oh, that's episode 2, my bad. Whoops. This menu. What I get for glancing over at the video. I deserve that. These, don't need these. Play the song, move forward. One more retrieval. This game is from 1984 from Hudson Soft. Title is Blank and Blank. I don't know why those two words are together. I'm assuming they're in the names of the characters. Up to 2-player. I could give some very easy hints for it. So first word hint. A cashew is a type of blank. It's the first word of the game. The second word is what cows make. Goodbye, these enemies. Really, this is stage theme 1. Slightly moved my game screen over on my side so I could actually view the video a bit more in case it goes random. So this means I'm going to level in this quest because I can see I need less than 200,000 to level. We know it's going to be 200,000 minimum. That's pretty nice. It is indeed Nuts and Milk is the name of the game. I don't know why it's called that, but it is. Never mind. I faked out HellCleave. I saw HellCleave going there. I'm like, I'll go towards the switch. HellCleave's like, I saw you going there. I'm gonna go towards the switch. The mind games. Oh my gosh, I remember there was a back button on this controller. I think that's the first time I've ever done that to get out of that menu. Normally, if I just hit select, nothing happens. It still doesn't do anything there. I might have turned it off. Oh, that's right. That's right, I never reprogrammed it. I think that used to be my experimental button. The last time I did an experiment with it, I think was like the press it and hit all 4 directions at once. That hasn't been like that for years. I should probably assign something there. Maybe it'll be like my gear menu. That way when I see this, I could do that. Maybe that'll work. Or maybe tech menu. Couple decisions to make later. Poor Bartle. Ultra dead enemy. Sadly, I might run out of money on the quest at some point. Be sure to pick up some Meseta as I go along. It's an expensive but beautiful quest. At least I get a little money for clearing it. Poor enemies. Uh-oh. Doing something next. Oh, that doesn't count. We've heard this already. We're not doing trivia on Castlevania. Come on. Complete. Oh, never mind. Already popped. HellCleave's going in. If OE spam is real. Melt them, HellCleave. Melt them all. But I think we are running low-ish on NES games. I'm not going to do like every single one that's there. There's some that are just beyond obscure. Try one more game. Ooh. It's been a while since I've seen this one. What's the soundtrack even like? Very short, apparently. Consider this a bonus round, I guess. But based off of a cartoon, probably most infamously known, we're trying to track down the red-hatted villainess through many different locations. Is one you're waiting for from the NES? Maybe. If it's Mario or Metroid, you're gonna be disappointed. This one is a classic. Remember a long time ago, it's like the weird part 2 that had like the little infographic stuff in between. Trying to teach you about the different locations that they visit. There's a vice. But did it come with hit? I have a feeling after this room, I'll probably have to switch the songs. I think we're almost at the end of the short soundtrack. And there we go. That was the end of the soundtrack. Starts with L. This thing. I don't know if I know of one that starts with L. I'd be real. I would have to look at the list. But for the other one, ooh, I got bodied. This Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego. Rygar, exclamation mark. Indeed, this is Rygar. I mean, I could try to guess what game you have that starts with L, but I have to look at the list. As I said before, I don't think I own any that start with L. I'd really have to think about it. Review. Amplifier of Zond. Perish Luli. Don't belong in this world. Goodbye, Dragon. Try to take a guess at what game it is and put on the soundtrack briefly. Ooh, the game made me turn really sharply for some reason. Did not appreciate that. Actually, I had everybody lined up. Auto aim failed me. It actually was hitting everybody already. Pop some boxes. No problem. I'll try to make sure before we beat it. Maybe around Dragon, I'll try to guess. If it's not that, then I'll just revisit when you come back. Goodbye, Crimson Assassin. Goodbye, these things. So much experience. Hey, there we go. Helping HellCleave. Cookie attained. think HellCleave and I will probably do the thing. We just alternate who uses cookies till we burn them all. Imagine HellCleave is waiting for Christmas. He's done. Crimson Assassin. HellCleave confirmed. I'll hold on to him until then. As I said before, I got more than I wanted. I just wanted 16, and we hit the goal before I even did the 24-hour stream, so I'm happy. I think I had like 6 or 8 or something like that, and I've picked up enough since then. I've definitely picked up more than what I had before. If I had 7 or 8 last time, I got 9 or more this time. And again, that's before we finish this event. We still have a couple more PSO days before the event ends. Oop, I got stuck. That's unfortunate. Goodbye, Lily. Goodbye, Dragon. It's last swan time. Other power material? Sure. Unless I pick up money every now and then, I should be good. This up before. I think I burned literally like 100k, and was only 80k after the other charge. I'll take this game though. I just have to be careful where I stand, because I know there's a trap, like, on the left side. This might not be the damage trap room. I think it's the next one that we fortunately did not trigger, as we avoided the corners. Poor enemies. Yeah, when we down Dragon, I'm gonna try to look it up. Goodbye, Dragon. And if not, it'll be so sad. Goodbye, Lily. Ooh, barely tagged the Lily. A little lucky there. Definitely should have been hit by that. The 87,000 more to go. Not bad. Deleted the Lily. We go forward. First deletion. Ooh, there you go. I wasn't sure. I was like, maybe. Holy, that trap damage is high, right? You had 30% damage reduction at 840. Like, what an insane trap. Praise be the level ups. I think the one in Forest is stronger though for some reason. The one in Forest is like 1200, even with resist. It's insane. Like, I think this character can get one shot at full health with only 15 resist. But fortunately, we don't have to deal with that one, because we know not to go to the right. So no Berserk mech guns other than one drop. But it didn't sound like it dropped with hit, sadly. I might have an idea for an obscure one, but I'm hoping you're also not hoping for Zelda. I thought of one that's more obscure. I had to think about it. I want you to know. I thought about it. Goodbye, Still Dragon. I almost have a 100 meter. That's more of a bonus round question. Didn't quite get it. Well then, I'm gonna put in my official guess. I'm gonna play the soundtrack from it. See if I got it right. I'll leave the power material behind, that's fun. Not sure if this is the game you were thinking of. But I remember seeing the movie for this a while back. From what I recall, the plot is something along the lines of there's somebody that's just really good at space video games, and they get taken by an alien race to then do a real-life version of it. It's the premise of the movie. This is not it. Uh-oh. I don't know anything else that has an L and has the in it. We did, I think, literally every one except for one. There's only one we haven't done. Not a movie game? Oh, then I'm not sure then. I can't think of anything that starts with L and has a the in it. They're all movie games. Rip. Goodbye, Hildelf. Ouch out, it's got the Nintendo seal of quality. Came out in 1990. Publisher is Mindscape. Company I've not heard of in a while. Oh, might not start with that. Oh, well, there's the mix. Because I was gonna say that I think literally between yesterday and today, there's only one game with an L, and it was a movie. Well, two of them. There's two we haven't done, and both of them are 100% movies. 100%. One of them's even a Disney film. Get rid of these. Goodbye, these random enemies. And I'm gonna have to look at a list again. But goodbye, Golgisses. Last Survivor. I think I've ever heard of that game. Oh, you're making a guess there. Okay, that makes more sense. Yes, it is the Last Starfighter. Rip Mothfist. Gladly collect this Meseta. I'm down to 60k. That's crazy. I think I had like 210 or something when I started. Holy, this quest is good, but expensive. In the title, but doesn't start with it. And I'll make one more guess before you have to go. But I need a moment to look at the list again. But this game we've also heard before. We'll call this a bonus round. Chiki was all over this one. Oh, wait, I thought that was an SNES game. That's an NES game? I know which one you're talking about, but I'm pretty sure that was SNES. I mean, I could put that one on. I thought for sure that was SNES. And maybe I'm wrong about it. You don't even have to give me a clue as to what the game is. I know what the game is. Well, we'll put it on just in case. I do like this soundtrack though. I think he loves this game. I remember dying in really horrible ways. This point and click. Oh, I'm getting wrecked. I mean, I'll put it on right now. It's 100% a SNES game. Chat can still try to guess it. That's low for some reason. Oh. I'm gonna say I knew it so well, didn't even Google. I just typed it in immediately. I was like, I knew what it was. Yeah, that's from that game. I'll let chat guess. It does have an infamous cover. I never understood what the reasoning was behind the cover. Also, it got accuracy, nice. I don't know if there's a fun story involved with why they decided to do that. So it's a single word. Starts with the letter P. SNES was a strange time. And it's like a ship shooting game too, I think, if I recall correctly. But I know the box art you're talking about. I don't own it and I have not played it, but I know 100% this is the game. And I know it's the game because when I loaded it up, it had the image of the box art. I'm like, yep. It is pretty infamous, I agree. Oh no, you don't even remember? Oh no, the True Mix. Well, I guess the best way to try to give a hint for this word, because it's a super uncommon word, I would say it is a military unit. Normally I think about more ancient times than I think modern day, this term. In fact, I will double check if it has any other definitions. Just a moment. Apparently, to be used more generically, a body of troops or police officers standing or moving in close formation. That's fair. Is a fair definition. By enemies. I don't know if I would use that in a modern setting though. Normally I think of that. Oh, almost touched the wrong switch. That would have been bad. That would have been GG on the spot. Just do better. Speaking of do better, this camera though. It is not Panzer. It is not Platoon. Yeah, normally I think of it as like heavily armed infantry. That's usually what I think of with the definition, but technically it has that other definition. That's what I was thinking, less modern times. By these random enemies. It is not troops. Has to start with P. I'll give an additional hint. As I said before, it's not a very common word. Starts with P, ends in X. Not many words qualify for that one. Zap the boxes. A lot of junk. Yeah, there you go. I'll give it to HellCleave. It is indeed Phalanx. How close are we? We're like 3 rooms away. But in terms of guessing, HellCleave is spot on. Yeah, that's a hard word to guess. That's why I was like, yeah, I'm gonna give some letter hints. Because you're right. I would think platoon or other things too. Talking about military terms. Or patrol. Goodbye, these random enemies. Down to 20,000 Meseta. Oof. Use some heavy shots here. Save some for the final room. On the plus side, that did let me net, well, 1, a photon drop, but 2, photon blast. No worries, if you gotta bow out, that's fine. We're near the end. Yeah, I would slash lobby. I don't want to make you late for whatever you're doing. But hopefully you had a good time. We'll clean up the quest. We'll be fine. If there's any items you want to grab, I would recommend you do it now. Good luck with whatever you're doing today. To see you again later. Goodbye, these enemies. Yeah, we're right at the end of the quest, so it doesn't really matter. That money, though, down to 12k. Brutal. Rip money. Picking up Meseta might actually matter here. Sounds good. See you again later, Vane. Gladly take that Meseta. I think I got enough to clear the run. I got 12k. This is really expensive. So rip my money. Speaking of money. There it goes. Goodbye, everything near me. Which even beats? We got a lot of even beat time. I guess my question to HellCleave, what would you like to do? It's even beat. I could do episode 4 up to boss, literally. I could do more episode 1. Whatever you're in the mood for, HellCleave. I'm gonna need money on this character, I think, regardless. We'll let HellCleave think it out while after dealing with all these enemies. Funny enough, this song reminded me of another series I don't mind putting in for the easy guess. Don't need anything there. Oh, I actually did run out of money. Oh, that's crazy. This quest is so expensive. Rip my money. I was like, wait a minute, I'm not attacking when I should. Rip 200,000. That power material for sure. Take some barriers, maybe? Goodbye, my cash. I'm gonna give you a firm salute. You're a sacrifice to a good cause. I was just reminded of another classic NES game that is slightly less known than the popular 3, I'm gonna say. It's still really good. Put away our items here. Sell a couple escape dolls. I only really need 2 at any given time. I definitely have way too much in the character bank. Destroyed my cash. One thing before I go further. Looking to see if I had a shift to 20 for Bane. I don't see it on this character, but that doesn't really mean anything. Spare pure shock. Interesting. Okay. Now I have enough pure shocks for everybody, I'm pretty sure, even my ults. That's good. Go ahead and take like 300,000 out so I don't go poor later. So we'll leave it up to HellCleave. What would you like to do, HellCleave? And then the quest. TTF, whatever episode 4 stuff. Let's start with some TTF and then we'll move into some, or yeah, excuse me. Let's do episode 4 stuff and then go to TTF. Yeah. I'll bring out my Heaven Striker, I think, with this character. I'm gonna go smite some things. Let me make the game. This one is a classic arcade beat 'em up, by the way. I forgot to give a hint. 4 words in the title. It's an 80s show. Revived many times, even up till basically modern day with Nickelodeon. A huge hint. Don't need any of these. Take out the Heaven Striker, and then I guess I'm good to go whenever HellCleave is ready. I just have one in here, right? Okay, good. I was getting worried. I'm like, where is it? The panic was real. Okay, we're good. I got demons on already. I have way too many guns. But on the plus side, I have V502. So I should have some options here. Sadly, my option is going to be Pew Pew Laser. So we'll see if we can get some Conjureo. And I think we'll move over to TTF after a few runs of this. That is just a wall of guns. A point of disaster. It's pod time. I love how close HellCleave and I are in terms of health totals. I found that amusing. That feeling when V502 fails, that is the worst feeling in the world. Game, please. I feel like I had to have like a 90% chance. Even through his 35%. I know it's not at 90, but that was big oof. Well, I guess without the cast bonus, it's more like 60, but whatever. Still kind of sad. Hello, Dorfon. Game, please. Isu. Like one good shot. There we go. Fine. As much as I like Pew Pew Laser, should just paralyze into demons, the Dorfon. Yeah, they keep interrupting my shot. That's kind of annoying. Bye. Go help HellCleave. I tried going for the low level Rabarda freeze. Get it. HellCleave got it though. You know, I played a couple different versions of the series. I don't know if I ever played the original. This is for the original game. That's another hint for people that aren't sure. They're probably best known for eating pizza, saying things like cowabunga. My star. I believe there were a lot of like stage performances with these characters. There's a mix of, yep, exactly, TMNT. I know they had like a musical tour. That was definitely a thing that happened. Goodbye, random enemies. Get lasered. My damage is okay. More importantly, it's dealing with the stupid satellite lizards. And when I need to, I could just do power shots on the other enemies. Get out of here, Dorphon. Even missing the demons there. Still got the kill. Joke's on Yuzu. My shots don't care about my ATP. Let's go. I should walk forward. Them? Another escape doll? Why not? Ooh, the infamous room. See what HellCleave does. You know what I saw the other day, HellCleave? Or reminded of for this room? I think Rifoi hits more targets. Want that long distance clear. Some tier, I think. Yeah, lightning has a weird target limit. Yeah, Rifoi should pop every box. You might have to Zon like the last one, but you could do it from like max distance. Or satellite lizards. Yes, this character does not have an Excalibur. This is another character I think would really benefit from having it. So this is just my alternative for episode 4. I got one Excalibur that needs to be unlocked. 3 limiters. Hopefully get that in on Friday. I think Wednesday on my off day, I'm gonna go test it. There's just like one setting I had to flick that I didn't know about. That should make it compatible. And if not, I might have a backup game, but I still gotta set up the controls for it. The infamous underwater segments. My satellite lizards. Good, I wanted him to do the rapid punch, so that way if he hit me away, I just punish him. Like so. He's fairly quick with that. That crit though. rebuffed by HellCleave. Love the laser gun for this room. It just feels so beautiful. Only the Marissa's a problem. Everything else is just GG. I love that I could take little micro steps forward and it just becomes able to target basically everything in the room. Little teeny tiny steps. I'm good to go. For enemies. Say the zoos wish they could do anything in this room. The lockdown is real. Bye. Got him, chat. Stupid. So, I'm gonna hit the trap as per usual. It always poisons me. It's so sad. Honestly, Ramarl Heaven Striker with the Mind Mag, or at least Max Mind, is pretty dumb. It really does outclear Force. It does like a stupid amount of damage. It really makes no sense. Because we don't really need Shift to D-Band at all, so we can just do whatever. No worries, Vayne. Alright, let me see if I can remember the right path to deal with this dude. It's like, I think you line up with the crystal as the visual cue, and if you line up with the crystal, you never get hit by a trap. Yep. Thank you, Crystal Visual. I remember you. If you'd like to hop in, Vayne, let us know. We're just doing a quick boss rush. By boss rush, I mean the one boss in episode 4. Yeah, because fortunately the Goron detonators are weak to light, so they actually take pretty much the same damage as everything else. The only problem are Marissa's. Those are the only things that just don't die quickly enough. Unless somebody just whips out a charge arm. In which case, problem solved. Yeah, otherwise, I'm even going to use this in the boss fight. It works on the spinners, it works on the boss. Just so good. Oh no, we got 17 minutes to reach the warp. However, are we going to do it? Oh look, I hit the warp in 17 minutes. Who would have seen it coming? What a plot twist. It would be funny if this was Contryu, I'm not gonna lie. Nope. Chamberden, aka Scamberden. The only downside is if I don't swap mags like what I just did, I risk dying to Spinner. So Force has the advantage there, and that they don't die instantly. Alright, sounds good. I'll have you hop in then. I'm gonna walk backwards, or I'm gonna die. It's just that simple. I'll take getting hit by the boss. That's okay. Yeah, Chamberden is lightning. Chamberden is like the only one where it's like convenient to kill all of his forms. Then it's ice on this form, and then it's lightning on his main form. I remember that because I'm like, wow, Gazond is really great. I hope I can use this on all forms of the boss. And it's like, JK, lose. There we go. Everything else, I think it's usually fire, ice, ice or something. But for whatever reason, this one's lightning. Okay. Do I bank on him going Tornado first or Missile? He's been trolling me hard. I'll assume Tornado again and see if I get rewarded. Okay, I got rewarded this time. Because the thing with Laser 2 is it also hits them when they go really far back compared to Rabardo. But Razan just got some good distance at least. Like, that's just unfair how much damage that does. It really is. Get this out. Stupid spinners. And the best part, see, the gun also can hit them when they're out of sync. The gun makes this so easy. Like, I technically messed it up there, but because it was reeling back and it's got more range than Force Tex, it will punish. It's kind of unfair, really. Just kind of easy mode the boss the whole way through. That's what I love. I like to not think with certain boss fights. Got him, checkmate. I was trying to dodge the missile. It was coming for me. I mean, if nothing else, I'm sure HellCleave would like some more dragon scales for PDs. Get that trade conversion. Aw, monomated. Boo. Gladly take these armors, though. We still have a bit of even beat left. If Vayne would like to hop in, we'll be ready in just a moment. Gotta grab these and get money back. Get out of here, single monomate. We don't need you. Nothing there. On my moons and my souls. Use any other items, because Ramarl's dumb. Okay, let's do that again. A wonderful over 170 XP a second. Worth 173,000 total experience, which is nice. Full 20k on the bank. Okay. Let's make another episode 4. We'll call it Z 4. Password is king, as always. Figure out another game to do the soundtrack of. Etsy says I'm doing a 24... Yes, indeed, we're doing a 24-hour stream. I think I mentioned when you requested it. I think within like 20 minutes of that, I made a response. To like a specific day. Would be a good one. Ooh, this one might be a good one. Maybe people have played it, maybe not. Give the soundtrack a try. Oh, that's some funky music. Very motivating for me to get to work. This is a Konami game from 1987, up to 2 players. I believe it's kind of like a run and gun game. The correct game. I'm trying to get confirmation visually. Hack and slash / run and gun. Okay, it is what I was thinking. Uh-oh, together we are Team Dar, the drop anything raid, apparently. Oh, Alundra, are you not in a guild? I sent you a team invite. In order to do the quest, you have to join a team. There we go. And now you get free perks. If you want to redo the look of your character, I did unlock the, what is it, the dressing room? So you're now able to redo your character appearances. We'll just wait for HellCleave to come back. I think HellCleave is just getting items. I didn't see the normal quests in there, because I unlocked both of the bonus quests already. So enjoy. We unlocked, there's a Point of Disaster, and the other one. Player assumes the roles of the United States Special Operations Green Berets. Named Steve and Ben on the Japanese Famicom ad poster. We're infiltrating an enemy military base to save POWs from execution. There are 4 stages. I'll give you a big hint, chat. You're fighting the Soviet Armed Forces, and the game is similarly named. Alright, now we can do Point of Disaster. But it's pew pew laser time. Prepare for all the pew pew laser. Not Bionic Commando. The reminder, the hint is it's from Konami. You're fighting specifically the Soviets. They do a play on words for the first word. Not Metal Gear. Although that is Konami. Honestly, the music's decent for the game. So it's kind of like the thing we had before, where we had, let's do a hint on the second word at least. Maybe that'll limit some of the games down. Missed. The second word is another word for an aggressive battle or assault, but it's not either of those words. Then the first word is kind of a play on a country name, and I'll give you a hint. It might have to do with the Soviets. 1980s was a wild time. Think of it as, holy, this is hard. It helps if you got a list of games in front of you, though. If you're not sure, feel free to try to guess. You gotta get a hint or get real good at Google. Let's see. I will accept the name of a country for the first one rather than spelling it out, whatever the abbreviation is. We'll make it easier there. And again, the hint is that they were fighting the Soviets for the first word. Indeed. So we'll consider that part of the title. We'll say it's Russian specifically, but they do it like R-U-S-H apostrophe N, because it's like a play on words. But you fight the Russian. It's very much intentional. I know. I know. That's why I'm like, well, I'll just give it to you if you get the country. Close to, it's not strike, but it's another one of those terms. If you rotate through, I promise you will figure it out. So it's not battle or assault or strike, but it is an aggressive thing. Not Blitz. Welcome, Murphy. But you're on the right kind of track. I will give a small hint. The second word starts with A, but it's not assault. Get out of here, random confuse. It's pew pew laser time. It is indeed Russian attack. Murphy's all over it. Come on. This is stage 2 again. I mean, I like this theme, but is there... Move on. Rip the party HP. Do some spread needle on this thing. Yeah, they definitely were like high-fiving each other at the office for the pun. The double meaning of the title. Is that the Heaven Punisher? It's more common on the server. I remember trying for so long. So there's the Heaven Punisher can do it, but this is the Heaven Striker from episode 4. It's much easier to get than the Punisher by like a factor of 5. And then it also doesn't have a reliance on rare enemy. So even more so if you put that in, do the total calculation. Oops, too far away. Yeah, so we have to use this ugly looking mag thing to utilize it. I mean, they do the same damage technically. I think I still prefer this gun overall because it's got sniper range. And then if I don't have the special, it has sacrifice. So I prefer this gun completely. Yeah, Punisher is like if you don't want to swap mags and you want to keep your invincibility mag the whole time, that's when you would do it. But otherwise, backpack for life. So speaking of episode 4 power creep, man, this thing is just better than an uber rare, like all regards. Kind of, yeah. Except it's still extremely good without it. That's the difference. Like, it genuinely is, like, certain people's best in slot boss weapon. It's kind of insane. Like, sniper range pistol that has sacrifice special is nasty. Let me, spread needle this thing. Get wrecked, stupid Dwarfon. We just used it to cheese episode 4. Because almost everything has a light resistant or light weakness, which is weird. The Force can't really take advantage of it because Grant's is only single target. It's so sad. Anyway, pew pew laser time. Is SJS power crept out? I mean, maybe. I don't know a lot of people that just use it. Question mark? Between its rarity and everything else. I thought people used it more to manipulate PB. Or am I thinking of a different weapon? Beat stick is fair, sure. Yeah, Jaya is nasty for sure. Power crept by an easy to find rare. Even in original PSO. Brutal. Jaya too strong. Oh, you thought you were dive bombing me, Zoo? Nice try. Good effort, though. It's easy, just get Seal J Sword with 50 hit. What's the problem? Right, chat? Just do it. It's easy. Well, that thing is ultra edge, G. people hunt nowadays? Probably high hit percentage items. So, I don't know. Maybe sometimes, like... I mean, it's always Red Ring. But probably Dark Flow. Yeah, usually high hit of something that they want. Whether it's Frozen Shooter, Spread Needle, Cannon Rouge. Yeah, if you kill that Marissa, that'll be so good. Floating runes on it. Are you talking about floating runes? I'm thinking 3 seals, but I'm not sure if you mean a different one. Yeah, Koryu or 3 seals. I love 3 seals. That's like my default. Before I got like the super good merges, I had that on 24/7. Oh, the depths one? Oh, you actually got all the challenge mode shield stuff. Interesting. Yeah, that's one of the super shields. I think the super shield is fine. Yeah, I think it's from the depths. Stupid poison trap. Goodbye, random enemies. Perish to the almighty laser. Is there another Blue Burst server before Ephinea? Yeah. Oh, shot him right out of the sky. Get out of here. Climb up here, and here we go. That clean clear of the zoo. Get out of here. I don't think I really got into it until after that fell. So that's like before me, to be honest. I've heard people reference it. I've just never played then. I like briefly tried Ephinea, then I took like a long break. And then I came back to it. I don't remember if my account was made in 2016 or 2017, but I basically didn't touch it a lot until like 2019. Okay, so we could do at least one more of the even beats of this. Match that dialogue, you have no idea. I was like, get out of here, dialogue. Oh, let's buff. Oh, Shambardin, whatever. Everybody get a little closer. Like the backpack army in the front. That spawn was so rude. Oh, I'm dead. I'm so dead. That was such a rude spawn. GG. That is the only downside to this character. I have too much health, therefore I could die to the boss. Woe is me, chat. I'm too tanky. Therefore I die. We call that great irony. Game, please don't spawn underneath me. Also, Chad, did you like that that didn't knock me down, by the way? I actually have to go into this battle, I think, without deband, or I die. Which is a really sad statement, but I think next time I'm not going to refresh it. With too much defend, I actually don't get knocked down, and I straight up perish. Yeah, they multi-hit me until I died. That's why I was saying it was an unfair spawn. It was just over. As soon as it spawned underneath me, I was dead. There's nowhere I could move where I wouldn't have been multi-hit. And plus, the boss pushed them towards me, too, which was ultra kind of unfair when you already get, like, one-touch killed. But it's okay. I'm just not going to use D-Band. Yeah, this is why when people ask about, like, endgame armor, and I eventually just say stats don't matter, some of it is because of episode 2, but other parts are jank. Like, I'm literally too tanky, therefore I die. It's very silly stuff. And a lot of that has to do with multiplayer iframes. I will never not be annoyed by that. That you have less iframes in multiplayer, and it causes you to die to really stupid stuff like that all the time. I feel bad because I took HP material on this character, so I'm going to have that happen to me more and more often as I level, sadly. Oh, I missed one. I can redo it here. There we go. Yeah, the pew-pew lasers are so strong. Destroyed that phase of the boss. It is kind of unfair that that does like triple the damage of the force. The ranger's like, what role are you playing in the party? The ranger's like, all of them. I am the buffer, I am the debuffer, I am the DPS, I am the crowd control. GG, get outplayed. Do better. Hello, Sky Lasers. You're the best. Goodbye, Sky Lasers. Somewhat appropriate victory music. Stage 1 cleared, apparently. Oh, these are all mods. I'm just doing it to track different bonuses. I can hide them if I want. Yeah, we have a folder on our Discord to get that all set up automatically. Yeah, I really don't feel like guessing what items have dropped with hit percentage. Still got time for one more pod? Sure. Oh, it's making me laugh. What a stage clear theme. Okay, let's do another one. Yeah, they're mods that are accepted by the community. They've been sitting there for years. What did the music pause? Weird. Okay, let me do at least one more. That's the invincibility theme. Interesting. As chat loads in. Get another game soundtrack to guess. Ooh, this is an interesting one. I don't think I've heard the music of this one, but I've played the series. Very ominous sounding music. Let me know if everybody's able to join. If you're not able to join, I'll just redo. Maybe I mistypoed the password. Let me know, chat, if I messed up. I wish I could check, like, the stats of the game that I'm in. Like, I could do, like, /party info, but that doesn't tell me what I need to see. Did you want to hop in at all, Murphy, out of curiosity, or just watching? about 4 or 5 hours to be level 80. That's not wrong. Especially if we end up rushing. Let's do one more. Yeah, fresh character's a little rough. Yeah, we helped Bane in the chat / Alundra here. Power level. Oh no. When you get hard carried by like a Phonuman, GG. I think that took like without like a purely optimal party, it took like 6 hours. And that was with me like pausing and doing dumb stuff while streaming. And that was to level 3 different characters that were not 80. If you do it with like Oops All Forces, then it takes like way less time. Oops All Forces is hilarious. Yeah, like, I think our closest with Force was like 3 hours on the dot, and that included moving items around. That was pretty good. Where do Rangers go, HellCleave? Did they do the CCC mission, the Cal's Clock Challenge, with a Hell Needle or something? Or do they Pew Pew Laser? CCC. Makes sense. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. DP is also good for leveling. Which one's DP? Quest name is not coming to mind. Oh, Divine Punisher. Oh, my bad. Now I understand. See, you said that, and I'm like, okay, I understand now. Thought that was a quest. I was like, oh boy, did I miss something? I work through. I'm like, abbreviations are lost on me. But let's give a hint for the game before we go back into the topic chat's talking about. So game, chat might have heard of the series. It recently just got a remake on the Switch. But this is the old NES version. Fun fact, it basically has Hitler as a playable character. I don't know why. Don't ask, it's just in there. There's a lot of mechanics from the early series before they renamed the series to what it is today that actually existed in these games, which I thought was interesting that they took so long to port it over to like the Game Boy Advance and DS versions of the series. I was like, wow, that existed literally in the first game. Huh. Weird. But essentially, for people that don't know what I'm talking about, you choose a CO, or a commanding officer, and typically you build up a power meter of sorts as a turn-based game. Yeah, I think my recommendation for people that don't know what to make is probably make a ranger. They require, like, nothing to do well, and they also have the superior starting mag. So if you're even just looking to make less characters in general... Oh, off by one hit. If I didn't miss that one shot, so sad. They're very solid. Either Rawcast for traps, if you're somewhat comfortable with the game, or Ramar is really solid to get you to 80. But I think for actually climbing ultimate with no gear, I think I like Ramar a little more in most scenarios. But Rawcast, I think, is up there. Yeah, HughCast is just clearly better than the other hunters. It's really sad. Like, it's just not, like, no contest. That raw ATP is just disgusting. Not to say there isn't a benefit to having like the high ATA of the Yuka Seal, or potentially the ability to use spells, like if you're unlocking stuff, the Hunu Humar's there, I suppose. Humar's there for true endgame, ridiculous solo challenge stuff, but I could not imagine climbing as your first character with that character. I feel pretty bad. Yeah, the problem with Hunu is that she's like a great secondary force where you give her just like a few techniques and you need something like a Heavenly Arm. I feel like that character is like so borderline unusable without it. If you just give her like Last Swan and like a Heavenly Arm, you're pretty much good. You don't really need anything else for the game. Like, I feel like to get her to a viable state, it also doesn't take very much. But it does require you to have reached Ultimate, which would be difficult without, as I said before, like a Rockcast or a Ron getting you there initially, or somebody power leveling you there. Imar is the average Joe. A lot of ATP, so he does do decent damage in multiplayer. It's just solo climbs before you have those items is really rough. Oh, I missed the red needle shot. That's so sad. GG. Yeah, Rocket Seal's also nice, but she has a lot of trouble clearing Ultimate successfully. It's not that you can't do it, it's she's just slower, comparatively. But she's another character I did not really struggle with the climb. She's so tanky. It was more like the problem was not being able to kill bosses that had a high defense, aka falls. Where she really struggled until I got a high ATP gun. Do I have one of every character? Yes, and then some. Nice Rifoe. Take the money since I'm here. Oh yeah, trying to figure out how to kill falls in Ultimate solo was brutal. Welcome, Chaos Mania. Until someone literally gave me the Heaven Striker that she's using now, I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do to clear at all. And then I was like, oh, now the game is playable. We're good. I can finally kill bosses. We're good. And then, like, I have her completely spec'd out for ATP, and she's still definitely weaker than, like, a non-optimized Rockcast. Also, Rockcast has better traps. That's fair. Welcome, Chaos Mania. I don't think we've had any guesses on the game, unless I missed it. So we'll give some hints again. So people might know the makers of this game are the same makers as the people that did Fire Emblems. That should be a huge hint. Now, this game used to be called something, or is now called something else. This is the original of that series. I will accept either series name as the answer. What is it, like Intellige Systems or something? Just think of a game where you have to play as a CO, get powers, turn-based, build things out of bases, capture cities. Oh yeah, you can solo falls. As long as you have Zalor, you're good. Any character with Zalor is like the cheat mode. You don't even need endgame items, but Last Swan with Zalor is disgustingly good on falls. Tell falls to sit down. Her time is over. Yeah, she's really solid. The only thing that I think she struggles with a little bit is stun locking Bolt Up, but I guess people that play her more than I do. With V801, is she able to do the stun lock with level 20 techs? I don't recall. Okay, she is? Okay. Because to me, that would have been the big problem one. Because Worm, you have Jaya or whatever, you have a lot of options. Ramar can do it at 15. Yeah, anybody with the sniper is in pretty good position for falls, for sure. Full agree. Ooh, no guesses so far. What to give hints on? So the first word of this is another name for the Nintendo, the non-English version. The second one is a very short word. Think about declaring blank on another nation. It is Famicom Wars. You might know it as Advance Wars today. I would have accepted either answer. Come over here, Rappies. You will perish. Yeah, there we go. See, I had a feeling people knew some of the games. Yeah, that was before they came out with Andy and all the other characters. I think you could see, like, shades of those characters in the Advance Wars version of the game. But yeah, it was very, very, very controversial. I got you, HellCleave. Indeed, it was released in Japan only, from what I remember. There's been, like, different... I think translation's quite the right word, but there's been different ways to play the game for a while. But I was surprised just how much was in that original game that are just in, like, it took them several iterations. Oops. I walked too close to the side, I deserve that. Took them several iterations of Advance Wars to add it in. Like, for example, like the Pipe Runner was something that wasn't added right away in Advance Wars, but it existed in that one. I thought it was interesting. I'm like, oh, they just chose not to put it in the game, I guess. It is interesting how little there is in Advance Wars compared to Famicom Wars. Although, thankfully, the capture animation is much faster than modern ones. It is, like, painfully terrible slow. The other one. Plus, the AI thinking took, like, a million years. So, can't say I super recommend playing the Japanese version of this. Yeah, essentially they had, like, instead of just running along the pipes, it was more like mine tracks, but you could put... Oh no, I got debanded. No, I'm dead. I actually think I have to... No, I think I'm just dead. I don't think there's anything I can do. Rip me. So make sure please do not deban me or I'm gonna die. I don't think there's anything I could do other than die if I get debanded. If I can somehow not get quintuple spinnered, I'm gonna hold up and forward and hope the AI doesn't spawn something there. I'm gonna have fingers crossed. Don't kill me. Oh, okay. Maybe? Maybe. Okay, I didn't die this time. I escaped the death pit. But yeah, they will absolutely kill me instantly otherwise. Not dealing with that. Oh no. This is super bad. I'm gonna try walking this way. Okay, we didn't die. This time they didn't spawn under our feet, so we had a small semblance of a chance playing the game. Oh, I'm getting so lucky right now, chat. You have no idea. They definitely should have hit me there. I'll take that, though. Pew pew laser time. Let's go. A lot of these don't even damage cancel each other. It's like, what a dumb special. They're too good, chat. So after this, we'll pick another game for chat to guess. I managed to avoid death somehow. I'll wait a little bit for HellCleave. Because the closer we are in sync, the less likely we are to get bodied. Unless they put spinners down, then GG. Get outplayed. Yeah, this is a good sign. I'm gonna try to body... Ooh. We're gonna die mate and walk away from that and hopefully don't die. We'll take that. We'll take that. Uh-oh. Rip. He doesn't damage cancel because the action limit is so long, plus the DC fixes it. Yeah. I think it's mostly fixed. We still see damage canceling occur every now and then. I think it mostly happens with mech guns still. There's definitely some shenanigans that go on. I'm gonna use a Trimate here. I notice only certain weapons really tend to have that problem, and it tends to be the multi-hit ones. Let me see if that still hits. I'm just curious. Will this hit? Does Dolphin care about the boss leaning back? I don't think so. Oh. Oh, wait, did I damage the next phase? I think I did, chat. Oh, no, I didn't. Never mind. We did skip that phase somehow. I want to figure out how we did that. Like, when it was going underground from the reel back at 2552, we were still able to hurt it, and it died. We didn't have to do this part of the boss battle. I want to learn how that happened again. And I want to say it was from a mag blast that caused it. Get out of here, stupid boss. Yeah, because there's definitely shenanigans that go on where, like, the boss is visibly at 3k, and then it, like, goes down to 400, then it whips back up to 4k. I'm like, what is going on? This boss should be dead. I spawned in a box. Yes, let's have chat guess another game. Sadly, no items of interest unless I really want a Star Atomizer, which I don't. Get rid of this, get rid of this. A little bit of cash back. Do like one more of these. And then if the timer runs out, I just pull out Charge Arm and delete the boss. I'll be like, your move, boss. Ranger still beats you. It doesn't really matter what you make me use. I even have Cannon Rouge as a backup. Like, I don't care. This boss is so done. Just pick a weapon, win with any. Doesn't matter. So much dialogue. But this will be the last one for the even beats, either way. Okay, let's pick another game. Most of these we've done before, the others, the soundtrack doesn't look long enough. What a happy song. I will give a hint. This game is very much... Let me lower the volume. The game is very much on point for Halloween. It's from Bandai. It came out in 1989. Front cover has all sorts of creatures from famous horror movies. I think there's like the swamp thing or some kind of something of that sort is in the front. You got Medusa, got a Dracula, some kind of ghast. It is indeed Monster Party. I was gonna say all of them combined might be doing this. And they might also collectively be known as blank. But indeed, it is Monster Party. Murphy too strong. Nerf Murphy. Oh yeah, I meant to say Chaos Mania. I found new soundtracks I'm definitely gonna listen to that I never heard before. I'm potentially gonna put some of them in the Discord after we're done with the 24-hour stream. There's one where I was like, Try would love this. And they're from like pretty obscure games, I will say. Otherwise, sit back and enjoy the NES music. Just waiting for the other dwarf on to spawn. There we go. Oh, now that was just unlucky. 109% special chance. Missed the paralysis with the V502. Unlucky. GG, I got outplayed. Do better at RNG. Also, a big reason I'm not a fan of some mechanics in PSO. I don't like RNG being that much involved in what I do. And that's why I like forces. The spells just work. Yeah, I'll deal with this side. We'll have chat go through the other way. Buff time. Alright, the fireball needs to go. Heal. It's actually stopping me from comboing, which is a problem. Speaking of which, you stop that. Stupid fireballs. Let them set it there. There we go. Nice and simple clears. Demons, fleas. You can't see it. I'm so disappointed right now in Demons. I want you all to know, chat, I don't think it has gone off once this entire run. I'm pretty sure someone else Demons that briefly. Pretty sure it was HellCleave. Oh, we do this. Unless that last one was me, and it just still missed the first one. Either way, I'm sad. Down level 20. Nothing of interest there. Goodbye, Buddha. Ooh. Didn't auto-target. Why, hello there, Monster Party. Okay, under 1 million to level, not too bad. Got about 9 beats left. Should be enough to do what I need to do. Yeah, I'm slowly compiling a list of recommended items, I guess, for Ultimate. I've gotten up to the Sky ID. I think I'll have a separate chart for box drops. I feel like that's going to take forever. I also don't do a lot of box drops. Like, the only ones I really do in Ultimate, straight up, are for 13. To get my first 13s, I definitely paid attention to the box drops. But everything else, it's like, I mean, you can do them. I want to put them there for viewer information, but it's not something I know as well. But you bet, chat. You bet I'm sitting there getting that 13 on as many characters as possible. I don't need to do those hunts anymore, so you won't see me purposely go into that. Yeah. Like, I'll just mention, like, a handful, maybe. We'll see. I just want to make sure I get through the 10 IDs. Because I know people were asking, like, what combinations and stuff. So basically, I've already categorized items as I go through, like, Fresh Star, Uber, Niche, Endgame. I think those are my categories. I could add more nuance to it, maybe, but I think for now it covers basically everything I wanted to do. I think there's a category just for mag, of course. Oh, and cosmetic, technically, as well. But yeah, I want to make sure that if people want to use it, that they're able to do filters on it. Because, like, it is useful to see the charts in Ephinea every now and then, but sometimes you just really want to know, like, okay, if I want to do episode 4... without scrolling through above ground, underground, would I be able to quickly toggle between certain things? And I just want to make sure, if you're like trying to compare 2 different areas, figuring out what to run, that you could do it. So I think putting it in like an Excel where you could change the filters is going to be useful to some people. Although looking over the list more and more, I'm realizing how powerful the drop anything rate increases are compared to the rare rates. Like, they make such a big difference on the calculations. It's kind of insane. Like, the only thing they don't impact are boss drops and rare monsters. Otherwise, most of the time, they just look so much stronger. Kind of unfair. Sorry, Dorfon. I don't feel like demonsing you. We have enough people DPSing. Also, how did I dodge that? I'm really surprised that didn't hit me. Ripzu. 7 left on the beat clock. That's fine. Oh, Marissa. Cease existing. Yeah, and that just always ends up being stronger. Unless they apply it differently than how I think about it. Like, if it's 30% and then 20% of 30, for example, and you get, was it 36%? Like, that will always be stronger than rare item up, unless you're doing boss drops. Just because rare item chance just happens to be so low for so many items. Yeah, exactly. But see, the thing is the rare chance is usually so much worse by comparison that it's just always better to get drop rate by, like, a lot. So that might change my concept or approach towards certain days. Right? Because, like, in the same flip, there's a lot of rare rates that are, like, 1 in 512, 1 in 1048, one in. And I think what helps me see that is that a lot of those numbers were like hover numbers, which you can't see if you're on your phone, which is usually how I view it. Sitting there and actually going on the PC and looking at those numbers, I'm like, oh, interesting. I'm gonna walk towards the red crystal. That's the sign that I walked there correctly. Thank you, red crystal. So I was just hovering like a lot of the key items, and a lot of them have like the same really awful rare rates, but really solid drop rates. I thought that was interesting. I'm gonna run from that D-band. Although sadly, I think mine won't time out in time. Oh, we got here pretty early. Got 19 minutes left. Okay. Rare boss? Nope. It denied. I got 5 beats left for it. Should be fun. So yeah, we'll see where it goes, I guess. Drop rates. I mean, definitely if you're just trying to go for a rare monster and the off chance, the rare chance is better. Man, that 20% on like 80 or like 60%, there's a lot of 60% in there as well. I didn't realize how many there were until I really looked through the chart. Exactly. I think that's a great example for Murphy. Where some of the drop rates are so high. Most of the time I don't see lower than 20%. And honestly, that 20% is still higher than the rare drop rate in like every scenario. Ooh, spooky music. So yeah, I think being able to see that in like a column without clicking, hovering, whatever, makes it a lot more friendly for mobile usage. So I know I'm going to end up using my notes a lot when we go to do hunts in the future. Nothing else. Just because I can sort it by episode without needing to like scroll a million pages. Oh, the D-band killed me. Rip D-band. Too powerful. Oh, everybody came over here. Yeah, generally we have somebody way behind at the other boss area. Because I think the problem is the slicer got it out of sync. I don't think I can fix this. Even if I shoot now, I don't think I can. No. Too desynced. Just got bodied. I don't think that'll work, right? Because it's attacking. Yeah, that won't work. Yeah, the laser attack is the only one I respect. I don't even waste my time with it. YOLO. Yeah, there are some super atrocious drop rates for sure. The only thing I was trying to figure out how to do consistently is I was trying to tell it to display fractions, and it was giving me like really weird fractions because it didn't like for example that 819.2 for example, it kept adding numbers in the front, so it would give me like 10 or like 30 out of a number and try to simplify the fraction. I'm like, I actually don't want it to do that. So I might just leave it as percentage for now. See, I wish it did that, but it doesn't always do that. It was giving me like 10 and 8 whenever. It's like kind of whatever. How dare it laser me? What a jerk. I double heal here. Where sometimes it'll give me like 5 out of 42 was one of the ones where it rounded, and I'm like, what is it doing? Do not comprehend. Oh, how did that not go off? Come on. Game, please. Let me break your cutscene. I hope they didn't patch that. Chat, that would make me so sad if that was somehow patched. Haven't been able to do it so far. I did that pretty early. So sad. One day, chat. We'll break the cutscene again. For monsters with DAR 80% or lower, DAR percentage and rare percentage are equal up to 25%. Yeah, but that's the thing, though. Like, 20% of a higher number is just better? Get these out of the way. Right, but I mean, like, even in the event that it's mathematically the same, you still get more chances of photon drops and other things. So for me, I'm just gonna probably farm on the drop anything rates, unless I'm going for rare monster, as I said before, or bosses. I sent it with so many better resources overall. Yeah, the only thing it influences is if I'm going for like an alt-rare monster. That's literally it. And another divine protection, which I don't need. A little sad. Oh, game. Is there a reason you stopped registering my controller right at the end? Hello? Okay, PSO had to unplug the controller. Not sure what that was about. Weird. Got a lot of D-bands. Let me check the other bank. Clicky clacky, but no moving. Does this person not have a single technique on them? I'm actually surprised. Wow. Right. Let me check one character. So we're gonna switch out anyway. Rip the beat. Yes, I'll put away some of these items. I don't need all of these literally on them. Yeah, I don't think there's many monsters, if any, that have above 80. I mean, because think about it this way. You'd have to have it above 82, right? Because essentially you would need to do the number 10% of it times 2 to get over. A lot of them, they cap at 80, unless it's a boss. I'm just trying to think offhand if there's any enemy that does it. Oh, that's right, it's 25%. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I think there's like one monster that's like 80.5 0.7% or something. There's one on the list, from what I recall. I don't recall which one it is offhand, though. I would have to look again. Look at my spreadsheet. Get that reward, check my bank. To SNES for some reason. That's fine. Let's see. Who is likely to have what I'm looking for? Maybe this character? Yeah, for special events, my rule of thumb is I only go for rare drop. I don't care about the other one. As you're saying before, it can get like way above the cap. On this character, and then we'll get started again. Anything you would like to do, Vane / HellCleave? I'm just looking for text. Wow, this character also doesn't have anything of interest in here. Interesting. I wonder who has my stuff. Paints. I'm gonna check one more character. I thought I had another 20 Shifta. I feel like it was on one of my phonumins. Like Mr. Freeze, for example. I think I shuffled the items from her to another character. I'm just looking for them right now. Hello, Sir Frosty. Hope you're doing well. Shift to 30. I don't seem to have a shift to 20. Check one more character, and then I'm out of ideas who might have it. If it's not on my other bank. First time catching the stream? Well, welcome, welcome. I don't think my other three forces, correction, from that point forward have anything of interest. So it's either that or it's in my character bank. TTF wouldn't be bad for a bit. Sure, we could do some of that. This character has a shift to 20. Did you need that, Vane, still? Character has it. I'll go to block 2. Thank you. I couldn't remember. It was like I knew it was like an elite enemy. I just couldn't remember who it was. Thank you, Murphy. We'll do Diggy Trade. I can't type. If nothing else, I'm going to take the shift to 20 out of the bank. Baran's is 85. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make another raw moral, to be honest. Go ahead and take that out. Episode 1 Panarms is 90%, but Panarms gives nothing so far in the ID list. I think that's why I haven't checked that yet. Hidum and Migium, I believe, drop stuff of interest, but so far I don't think I've gotten to an ID that cares about Panarms, sadly. Or Panarms. It's so pointless. Rip Panarms, chat. Closest I gotten is, I guess, combat gear on episode 2 Panarms. But even then, it's on Migium or whatever. Yeah, I haven't gotten to red yet. I'm not gonna say there isn't. I just know I started on the left side, and I'm like, I saw nothing. It's just the split skins have like Yashas and other weird things. That, yeah. So you could join in, or not Murphy, Vane. I got the game open. Block 2. Otherwise, I think we'll switch to TTF. I'll bring in a Viridian Rocket Seal, and we'll just continue to do it. There you go. Switch over to some TTF then. So I feel like we're still getting character and some quest variety. We're doing our best to keep it fresh. Double checking the time. Going on 3 hours. I think we could do several TTFs and then take a small break. I should probably pick another game, because it's been playing whatever for a little bit. I'm curious what this soundtrack was. I remember playing this awful, horrendous game, but I don't remember the music. Let's find out together, chat. Is the music any good? Chat may or may not recognize the theme. I'm gonna go to block 2. Let's go ahead and make a TTF. So the name of this game is based off the show of the same name. The show is a comedy about people being shipwrecked / marooned on a deserted isle. And I remember being so frustrated at trying to get the AI partner to do what you needed to do. Indeed, it is Gilligan's Isle. Oh my gosh. Gilligan would like fall down a pit and I would have to go all the way to where he was and go retrieve him. It was horrendous. Oh, is anybody else joining in? I just want to check. I think Vane... Okay, I wasn't sure if Vane was interested. I think we're good now. The Gilligan's Isle, indeed. Let's do it towards the future. I remember, like, it was just, like, such a simple thing. But trying to get the AI to climb up the coconut tree to get a coconut, I remember drove me wild. It took me like 30 minutes. No exaggeration. You need to be like in a specific spot, giving a specific command, where it just would not follow your direction. Brutal. We can restart right now, Sir Frosty, if you're ready. We just started the quest. I just saw I wasn't sure if it was just a typo. So let us know, Sir Frosty. If you're available right now, I will slash lobby out of the quest. Just let me know. Okay, you're ready? Well, we're gonna slash lobby then. Yeah, let's do Ziggy TTF. Let's keep HellCleave, do normal, ultimate, password is king. Sir Frosty says I'm only 86. Sure, you could join in. Dorenzi says we can join. Cool, we can join the games. Yeah, we'll ask occasionally to see and cycle people in and out. So to make sure people that are watching the stream hop in. This song haunted me, chat. I want you to know. This was the song of torment for me. Trying to get stupid Gilligan to do things to this song. Panic. I played some bad games, chat. I want you to know. Yeah, I'm gonna say good luck on Falls. I might revive you towards the end to try to get you XP. But I'm definitely DPS carry. I have to damage. Oh, oh, you need more than 2 dragon HP. Balls is absolutely gonna destroy you when you go to get slashed. It's like, what, 720 damage, chat? Balls will go, nope. Tell you to perish. It should be fine, though, for that phase. Ice, if you manage to get knocked down, it might actually be really good. May not get a hit from the slash if he's lucky. True. Also survive spinners, fireball, ice. A lot of potential damage. Oh, Grants will... I fully agree. Grants will be like the death sentence. Be like, GG. But we should be able to help with Grants at least. It's the attacks leading up to it that are going to be a problem. Because we cannot pause DPS when the boss is vulnerable. Or at least we shouldn't. When the boss is in the next phase, then it's okay. Otherwise, the boss fight will take like 30 years. If needed, I will do a drive-by moon atomizer on the whole party. I'm not very likely to die, even with my too high HP equals death thing from PSO. And if I somehow get double hit by the laser attack, I also will not die. Nice Phantasy. I'm kind of like the safety check. I'm very likely to outlive everything, even with the double hits. Yeah, usually people don't focus light resist, though. I would not assume the same. Did someone shoot my freeze trap? Put one in the other room. Let's see if we could get the Excalibur classic kill. I did. Out of here. Okay, so I'll stay behind. Bye, monster. Regen some HP, why not? It's another telepipe, so I'm assuming it's good to take. Wait, what? They did. Alright, so we're gonna believe. Here's my strategy, chat. We believe, so I don't have to do the boss properly. Believe in the 85% chance. Yes. Okay, I don't have to learn to do the boss. We're good. My health is now irrelevant. We should be fine. A couple pot shots on the boss, because why not? Damage, though. Goodbye. Thank you, invincibility from Mag. Yeah, like, you would pretty much have to have, like, the... What is it? The anti-light ring. Nice level up. Congratulations. Or, like, some ridiculous combination of units. It's not very likely to occur, sadly. I'll do the riskier Confused Trap. We'll get some kills off of this. Out of here. Yeah, I guess, like, resist can get kind of high on 3 seals. It'd be like 33 plus maybe 20 from frame. It would be funny if I saw somebody come in with a Glide Divine and, like, quadruple heavenly resist for falls. That would actually crack me up if I saw that. Just be like, listen, I just choose not to take any damage anymore. I've had enough. Listen. Oh, chat's going into the hidden room for me. Okay. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is say goodbye. I'm gonna go ahead and use the little trick with the freeze traps. And we have a visual cue. As long as we follow that visual cue, it'll never mess up. The fuse trap goes right there. Get a nice little healing on the way in. Goodbye, Barans. The bad news, I can't... That's also true. That's very true. So we know he did it right because we could see the guild chicks spawning. So I don't ever have to deal with the Barans ever again. I don't have to worry about their jank multiplayer, multi-hit nonsense. Little loop around there and punish them with some charge arm. GG to them. That little trick saves us dealing with the Barans. It gives us a consistent room. And it still kills the Barans. Little freeze trap down. Thank you for the good luck on TTF. Okay, check out the other things. I'm gonna put down a freeze trap and work confuse trap. Let them hit each other for a little bit. Swap to the classic spread needle. This character is completely maxed in ATP. I don't think there's anything else I could do to increase my ATP outside of spearing. So I have an armor that grants ATP and Red Ring. So I'm the best theoretical ATP I'll be at for a while. I'm gonna hold up and to the right, do little shoots on the screen. But the boss doesn't really get to do anything. Let's get a 3-monitor cycle, please. We're getting the 3-monitor. It's happening. I don't know what causes it, but I'm happy. 3-monitor. Hey, GG to the boss. Get outplayed. There we go. I know. I still don't know what causes 2 versus 3 monitor, but whenever I get it, I'm like, okay, I know when I have it visually. But I'm happy for that to occur. Then I just keep spread needle out because I don't feel like swapping. Technically, charge arm would be better. Just don't really care. The boss usually dies so fast. You know what the sad thing is? I don't think the boss can kill me. Even if that attack went off, I don't think I would die. And the best part is that means the boss is no longer attacking other players. I'm kind of okay with taking the damage, to be honest. Just feel like whatever. We're gonna switch to Heaven Striker. HellCleave waited for me, nice. I'm gonna put down a classic freeze trap, walk up behind the enemy, turn around, shoot the enemy a couple times, laugh at enemy is dead. Put a confuse trap down just because. And if I manage to get in the room first, there's a strategy I always go for. But I have to be the first one in, or else it messes up the pattern. Ooh, recovered. Don't think I was the first one in the room. I was close, but that small delay was enough to mess it up. Goodbye, Grand Sorcerer. I mean, like, the backup is still really fast. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's still really good. But if I'm the first one in, the first enemy will never move, so I can zigzag around them faster. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put down some telepipes for HellCleave. We are good to go. Good. Yeah, I'm really happy about that recent discovery that the pattern is set forever. So if I do the same thing in this fight every time, it should be consistent. Versus like the RNG nonsense of whatever Falls is doing. 751 HP, nice. know if I line up on this one, it'll always be 3. That's 3 right off the bat. And the others, I could just react to whatever the chat is killing. But as player 1, I know exactly what I want to do every time I come here now. There's no guesswork. Like, I know where they're going to be. The only thing is when they move like this, it is somewhat random. Because players can pull them. I'm gonna be towards the top half of the screen if I'm able. Ooh, the jukes. they're randomly changing directions. I managed to dodge it though. They tried. Like, no thank you. Oh, I still ended up on the wrong side. That's so sad. That's fine. I'm less safe here. Did I just miss 2 94% in a row? I think that just happened. That might actually cost us some damage. So sad. Okay, so I know the boss is always going to spawn slightly to my left, so I'm going to hold a slight angle and then visually recorrect. That's just free damage. Okay, good pattern. HellCleave healing me. Thank you, HellCleave. Unfortunately, somewhat... Ooh, really good pattern. Unfortunate laser positioning, but otherwise everything else is good. Wow, the triple! Beautiful pattern. The panic sounds from Gilligan's Isle in the meanwhile. Okay. I'm gonna take like 1 micro step forward and then just shoot. And then after it swipes, or during the swipes more accurately, I'll walk forward. Rip Bunny. F in the chat for Bunny. Let's see, is the boss targeting me? Oh, nope, targeting Bunny. Rip. Actually, no, it wasn't. It was targeting, Bane. Okay, not bad, not bad. Yeah, if you stand behind me, I will just face tank, because I can't die to the ability. It's not targeting me. Run, Bane, run! Oh, almost got the kill. Very close. Got him. That's where you believe, chat. That's where you believe. So I know from doing this a lot, I can always get away with the sacrifice special. So I'll never hit the other player. And it just results in so much damage on that phase if we get a longer cycle like that. So GG, chat. Went pretty well. Oh, yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things where I'm like, I don't die to it, so I don't math. But I should probably put a list down for my own knowledge. Like, Dwarfon, I think, is 720. You're 721, you survive. That's, like, the only one I think I know offhand. I need to restock telepipes. Yeah, that's something I might link as like a helpful article. There are people that have done in the Ephinea forum the math. So I know it exists out there. I don't have to sit there and figure it out myself. I just don't look at it, sadly. Okay, what was our rank? We're still sub 15, so it's decent. A rank, nice, nice. Congrats on 89. So we'll do it again. There we go. 812 on swipe. Thank you, Chow. Let's educate ourselves a little bit. We'll call it Ziggy TTM. Vane, I just wanted to make sure you're mentioning feeding your kid at 5 o'clock. You still need to do that? I just want to make sure I don't make you late. Food is important. $696 and $546 on one person. I was gonna say, how much does the dual laser do? 1,200. It might list some other number. It does 1,200 in single player. It loves the double hit. So unfair. So while we're waiting for people to join, let's switch the songs and have people guess. Oh, oven's preheating? Nice, nice. Don't know how I'm gonna get chat to... See, some of these I don't think I could just get chat to guess it. You just have to know the game. Try this one. Safer choice. Nice, nice. This is described as a vehicular combat action game developed by Midway, released for arcades in 1983. A nice music. Twisted Metal? It is not Twisted Metal. Although I did say car combat, to be fair. To be fair, that kind of works. But no, Twisted Metal did not come out on the NES. Soundtrack's actually pretty good. I don't think I've heard this soundtrack before. Give a hint. But I might have to read a brief description to make sure I'm not misleading. Draws inspiration from James Bond films. Nice. Is what I was thinking. Go to Canon Rouge. Is this Knight Rider again? No. Different game. It kind of, the cover reminded me of Knight Rider, I'm not gonna lie. That is not Canon Rouge. What happened with me? Menu fail. That will give a hint. It is not Outlander. Although I'm seeing the soundtrack has a longer name, or not the soundtrack. The thing is listed with 2 different words. I'll just take the last 2 regardless. Indeed, it is Spy Hunter. I was about to say it was 2 different professions, one of which James Bond is a big hint towards. Congratulations, it is Spy Hunter. Gotta look out for that vehicular combat. I love I just don't even look for the drops. I just don't even care. I don't believe. Oh, Slime, you were so done. You don't even know. A little happy freeze trap down for the other group. Scalarbag again, why not? Ooh, I was timing for the lean forward, then the paralysis kicked in. Not expecting that. Goodbye, these enemies. Get that chat? I'm still learning new things every day. Today, soundtracks. Where I've seen these games before, but I've not played them. So, very interesting soundtrack so far. Switch to Cannon Rouge while we're waiting. Regen that HP, just in case. I need, like, every point of it if Worm Boss doesn't give me invincibility. Come on, Nitra, I believe in you. 85% chat. Believe in the 85%. Oh, no, I gotta play the game. Oh, you hate to see it, chat. Oh, I'm about to get bodied. How much is this gonna do? Like 1900? Almost died. Good start. So I can't sacrifice until I know who it's targeting. Targeting me, of course. Annoying. Making us wait longer to deal with the boss. Whatever. Thank you for the heal. Nice level. Yeah, I guess in theory I should be freezing these just in case they laser. That's the downside of the Confuse Trap there. The upside is they might kill each other, maybe. That is just free XP or photon drops. How's this, chat? When it gets past 10 hours, we'll take a very short break. A minute or so. I'm gonna rehydrate and get something small to eat. But it won't be our big food break. Our big food break is gonna be like in 3 hours. But that is the trick to staying up longer. Food, chat. Always food. Restrap in, let chat deal with it. Nice, with that visual cue. I should never mess that up ever again. Little happy freeze trap down. Punish them hard with charge arm. GG. Back into the center. Hope one of them jumps. None of them did. That's fine. So no V101, sadly. A lot of power materials. They killed it. Lasers. Meet again, lasers. Let's hope for the 3 monitor cycle again. Oh, we're getting a 2 monitor. Just be careful. Get ready for the turrets. Unfortunate. The party wipe, though. Boss too strong. Volop is the true champion. Just GG, perish. Damn Volop. Yeah, that ice damage is very broken and silly. Oh, speaking of silly, time to run in circles. Yeah, I don't mind getting tagged by it, but not literally in the first 2 seconds. Need to do a little damage first, like this. There we go. Nice level up. Congratulations. Wine material. HP material. Or I'll take escape doll. Just remember, chat, if I ever get soul linked, you have full permission to kill falls. Just kill falls. Don't even wait. Just go in. Consider that like the boss didn't soul link, and then it's just GG. Okay, that time I was the first person in. I just messed it up. My bad. Almost recovered it. Almost. If I had been there a fraction of a second sooner, that would have worked. Oh well, still dead. Ooh, off by a little bit of damage there. Another pipe up. It's nice and simple and clean TTF. Probably do one more before we hit the 10-hour mark. Invincibility's nice, but I think I'm at the point where I'm pretty comfortable without it. So for me, I mostly just want invincibility for probably episode 2 bosses. Worm boss, episode 1. That's about it. I don't think it super matters for episode 4, unless I'm a high HP character. Wow, that was a fast clear from the chat. There's nothing to even fight. A little bit of chip damage there, but that's fine. Such is the randomness of their patterns sometimes. This one was on the stream last time. Another NES game many people are familiar with. We'll bump it up. I don't have time to switch to another song while we play. Okay, now I'm landing my combo consistently. Look how much faster that was. Way faster. Like almost 8 or 10 seconds faster. It was kind of silly. Here is where I'm likely to miss. Yeah. Had a weird angle to it. I had to guess. Is indeed Blaster Master. Got hit. Unfortunate. Alright, so most of the chat's in the middle, so I'm going to choose not to go in the middle. And what I need to do is circle back to the middle when it's done. That gives more opportunities. Dodge the spells. As long as I do a courtesy back to middle, it gives the chat more places to dodge. That means getting kind of close to the boss sometimes. So I'm gonna go left, since nobody was left. I'm gonna go back right. I'm gonna go hard right and believe. Okay, that was a good call. It can be tricky dodging 100% of the damage, but I think we can mitigate a lot of it by just knowing as long as we're close, we're not going to get double hit. And just making sure if there was any gap where people were prior to the animation, we take it. It can be a little messy sometimes, depending where people are. But it's just something you have to react to. Yeah, that time the boss hit me. And only me once. Interesting. Felt a little targeted there. A short cycle? What? So there I could safely attack without triggering the next phase. I do have to be mindful that if it's really close to not attack it when it's coming down, because it will actually go to the other phase if that happens. Slightly too slow there. You can heal full screen. I might be able to kill the boss here, because this should be a good cycle for me. Ah. You soul linked me, you fool. You fool. Perish. You see that HP total? Good luck. GG, chan. Wow, that went so fast, it's not even 10 hours. Still got enough. We'll be like a couple minutes over, but that'll be fine. Or Falls. Falls tried, I guess. A 50-hit club. Disappointing. Just shaking my head, chat. Could have been so much better. So we'll take a break after the next one, and we'll reassess. If there's people that would like to hop in, like if Serenzi would like to join us, I think we'll continue with that. No problem. We're just setting up for one last one. And we'll be taking a small break. I want to make sure I get food. Yeah, got an okay number of materials. Got an extra scape doll. Don't really need to restock telepipes. I want the money, though, for the quest. Last one before the break. While we do that, we're waiting on Vane. What we're gonna do? Pick another game. I think we did this one last time. This is quite an old game. It's a run and gun kind of game. I was surprised that this came out on the NES. I actually know it more for its re-releases. Apparently Tengen came out with this version of the game in 1988. There's a game with a very similar name that came out on the Switch. Has me a little confused. I'm trying to see if they're actually the same game or not. Not want to clarify. That's fine. Let's give a hint as to the title. Actually, let me see if we can even read what this box art is. No, it's a Tengen box that doesn't have that much on it. That's fine. So, chat, it's 2 words for the title. First word is something you would describe as a noun, creatures not from the planet Earth. Then the last word, would be a good hint for that one. Let me think. That's a tough one. I guess I would say the second word clue would be... I guess a group of symptoms? I guess maybe it's very literal definition. I had to think about that for a second, I'm not gonna lie. Disorder inventory, got the materials here and there. Heaven Striker on, nice. Do the little crying, because I can't angry stomp. Sad because I can't angry stomp as I wait. Oh no, you can jump in, Sir Frosty. I think after this, when we take the break, I definitely, if Zerenzi's interested, I want Zerenzi in, then you could be in, and then we'll see who goes from there. I think you're good. Yeah, so I want to make sure, because I've been partying with HellCleave and Bane for a while, so they can potentially cycle out if needed. I would like to hopefully get HellCleave another red ring, but we'll see. Look to channel our inner Tiggy. Congrats again to Tiggy, for those that aren't aware. He got a red ring recently, max defense. I think it's his 3rd one in a month. Quite something. Shout out to Tiggy. Yeah, he's playing his Hunural, trying to level her up, I believe. I think Tiggy just lives in TTF. Tiggy goes into the hardcore grind. I remember the Psycho Wand. So for those not aware, Tiggy took a character basically from level 80 to, I think, 190, which is purely the Psycho Wand runs. It was kind of insane. That was a lot of attempts. I participated in like, maybe like 20 of them. But Tiggy was going hardcore, basically every day during the anniversary event. That Hugh cast is so leveled. Ooh, the crit for 1k though, nice. Yeah, we'll try to get HellCleave 3 red rings in 1 month. That'll be the dream. Goodbye, dragon. No guesses on the game. Let us think of other clues. Take those dimates, though. We said first word, describe as a noun, creature not from the earth. I think that one I won't give another hint towards. I believe in chat. The other word might need a better hint. Let me think about it. We'll say it is 8 letters, second word. Starts with S, ends in E. Goodbye, Volmers. Ooh, the crit for 2k. Nasty. Under regen a small amount of health. Or we'll take the regen. That beautiful, beautiful health regen. I like that it didn't matter that I missed my normal. Just the sacrifice special does so much damage. It didn't matter. By a moment of truth. Do I have to learn to play the game again? Find out. Oh my gosh, it did go off twice in a row. Oh, this is bad. Well, I guess I just believe it won't kill me instantly. It did 1600 to me. I think I have to emergency dimate or I'm gonna die. Straight up. Unless it doesn't target me. Okay, it's not targeting me. Good. I like that boss can just do 1600 damage to me. That's definitely a thing. Nod your head, chat. Nice level up. Ooh, LNK38. Wonder if it came with any hit percentage. Fun gun. Aw, 0 hit. That's a shame. Yeah, I saw my confused trap, missed a couple enemies, so I just decided, because I wasn't the first one in the room, I'm just gonna confuse trap it, just to make sure we don't get shot. Be a pretty dumb way to lose escape doll. Just get shot in the back with Lily Zer. Put a fire trap down. Make them stop chasing me briefly. I regen some HP. I looked at that game title and I'm like, you know what? It technically qualifies. It is an NES game. I have never heard of this. I don't even think it's possible for me to make you guess this name without Google. I don't believe chat. that last word is something. It is a pretty sure made up word or a different language. Not even gonna attempt to say it. What can I see on the cover of this? It's like people in turbans wielding swords in front of some kind of castle. Got a few... I don't know if it's like Persian vibes to it, or... Interesting. Good luck. It's apparently by, let's see who made it. Ultra Brain, 1989. That is a development company. I think that is the first time I've ever heard of said company. Like, I think this is literally impossible to guess unless you Google. There's no way. I mean, when the word has H-E-H in it, and it's not the beginning of the word, that's crazy. Chicanery, chat. It's tomfoolery. Look you out there and don't see it. Did you want to go back for it? I mean, we'll help you get the cookie. I'll just kill these things. It's possible it's in one of the corners. Yeah, it'll show up as a red dot on the map by default. I don't know if it's like over here. Nice. There we go. Leave no cookie behind. Yeah, we don't care about the timer on the mission. It's whatever. We're not speedrunning it. We're just looking to have a good time. See, like, this name sounds somewhat familiar, but I'm just trying to think about, like, I don't think there's a way I can hint it at all. Like, I know I'm somewhat tired in terms of I didn't get the most sleep ever. But wow, that's pretty brutal for a guess. Oh, we got the 3 monitor. Love 3 monitor cycles. They're the best, chat. Goodbye. Let me see if this is associated with something else. Maybe this will explain why the word looks somewhat familiar. Oh, okay, that's why I recognize the name. That would explain it. Well, we'll give a hint to the name before I just reveal it, because again, I don't know how you would know this from the game, because people probably haven't played it. But this name that I'm attempting to say, with H-E-H in it, is a major female character and the storyteller in the Middle Eastern collection of tales known as 1001 Nights. So if chat can even name that one, I will consider it a success. Because I'm like, it looks somewhat familiar, but I don't know how I could just give you casual hints to guess into it. That's a little beyond me. It is Scheherazade. That is correct. We'll give it to Murphy. It's quite a tale. Because I was looking at it, and I'm like, just mulling it over. I believe that's how you say that. Thank you, autocorrect. Goodbye. Put a little freeze trap down for the move on. You know the game from Magic? Nice, nice. Yeah, so the game is based on this character. I couldn't even read the title, to be honest. It's so heavily stylized. I had to look at, like, the thing beneath it. I think that's why I didn't recognize it at first. I thought it was, like, an O. Like, when I looked at the title, I thought it was O-C-H-E-H. Oh, my bad. I was just kind of laughing at it. But now, looking at the rest of it, I can read it a bit easier. I still don't see how that's an S, but whatever. If you want to say so, game. We'll try to believe you. Yeah, like maybe I don't know how that's supposed to be there. I'm just confused. It almost even looks like a G too. It's kind of like the word itself is wrapped around a scimitar. But, like, it bends really far to the right, and there's only one curve. So I don't know how that becomes an S at any point. But whatever. They can do whatever they want with the game titles. Yeah, like, I literally, even looking at it, knowing what it is, I still don't see the S. It looks like a G, or maybe an O. Very, very heavily stylized. Nice. Ended up the top half, that's all that matters. That's known as the Magic of Scheherazade. I think I see a genie lamp on it now that I'm looking at it a little more clearly. Fighting some kind of like pterodactyl thing. Don't fully understand. Goodbye, Falls, though. Got knocked down, unfortunate. This is a bad choice for me. I think I have to move closer. I think that was the only way to really reduce damage. Party white. Ooh, that was nasty. I was the only target, but I was trying to revive people. I got destroyed. Thank you, enhanced HP. I'm gonna dodge to the right here. That's fine. You can trigger my Mag Blast all you want. Oh, did you give me invincibility? Oh, you're just a fool then. I'm gonna kill you. Oh, I'm gonna sacrifice all day. Do whatever you want, Falls. Checkmate. Right, chat? I love getting invincibility on the boss. There's a proof. If things go wrong, the invincibility recovery is amazing. So I'm gonna die-mate once to make sure I don't die here. We should be good. There we go. See that? I saved it, chat. I felt it in my heart that someone did not twins on purpose. Saved. Enjoy the buffs. I'm like, there's no way someone twins. I don't believe it. Oh, and you survive with the buff. Please give us a long cycle. Don't short cycle us here. I'd be so annoyed if you do. That was so much. Oh, we're getting the super long cycle. Nice. Oh, I don't know if the boss was desynced. That looked like that shouldn't have worked, but Jack killed it. It looked like the shield was up, but it died. I'm not gonna question it. Good job, chat. The super buff is real. I think the boss gave me a moon atomizer. Oh, on my screen it was full on. I think something weird happened. Chat was also hitting it when the shield was up on my screen. I think we somehow got desynced. I mean, I'll take it. If we're always able to damage the boss, then it's like, okay. It makes it easier. Just pick and choose. You get to do damage, and then you get to do damage. Because on my screen, when the Mag Blast went off, the boss had the shield up, as an example. Okay. We're going to take a short break, then we're going to see who is still interested in playing. I'm going to just briefly get some things small to eat. Then I'm going to take a food break, like 3 hours-ish from now. So stick around if you're interested in some runs. We'll be doing them pretty much all day. Like my synchro's good. You know what? I'll take that lone monomate. I'll do it, chat. There we go. Surviving the nonsense. That's all this character has to do. We'll be back in an hour or two. Sounds good. Thank you again, everybody, for the runs. So we'll briefly give a little send-off for YouTube. We take our break. I'm going to be right back, but I shouldn't be too long. How do we think today's session went so far? Well, we managed so far to get like things like the Cannon Rouge and stuff like that. No Conjure when we went to swap over to purple runs. But that's a lot of levels for Vayne, and hopefully we'll end up giving Sir Frosty quite a few levels in the next session. But I think for now, we're going to say goodbye to YouTube. So long, YouTube, and hope to see you in the next part.